Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already? Miss TingYun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Hey, why is this highlighted blue? Okay, teleport, yeah.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
A stepping stool. Okay, eye mask. Unicycle, yes.
Can you picture her driving? It looks cool, but it's probably not a good idea.
Clocky eye mask.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that.
Actually,
Next is General Jingyuan.
alone. A division of elite fighters.
Serious?
Now that the Alliance has all of you there to help them, sending any elite fighters more would just be overkill.
Some Pentaconi
That's
shares.
not your decision to make.
That's the kind of treasure I've always yearned for. But the General's position won't allow him to accept such a gift.
It's a bribe, right?
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Hello, Being Link's successor.
Both wings and horns?
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me.
I wonder what the voice direction for TingYun now is.
Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Okay. Yes, this is a more
This is a good
secluded place.
spot.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Miss TingYun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough, but there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
TingYun, how? Bago.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling. in the days since I started traveling with you.
He was Fantalia from the start, right? So we didn't actually meet her. We only met her the first time in Penacony.
When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this
Yeah.
first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced
Oh,
by
I'm not? I don't
Fantilia.
know.
I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it.
Yeah, must be effed up.
That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that TingYun, if you recall?
There's no down bad response here. That's kind of sad. A bit calculating, a bit dangerous, a bit mysterious. Mysterious?
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
Potential emanator of the destruction. That's true, Machine.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Seven said you were bossy. IQ. Did she? IQ probably.
That's true. I'd love to learn how you do it.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the TingYun you remember?
That's not important.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real TingYun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Huh?
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well.
That's right. That's my queen. That's the queen. Queen never cry.
But after thinking it over,
Oh, okay.
the only thing that could be
Never
considered
mind.
equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else.
Oh, yeah, so we have never met her before. Okay, cool.
And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
It's time to rethink how you see yourself. I know we didn't really do anything though.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss TingYun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make
It's
any
not,
risky
yeah.
decisions. It might overwhelm him.
You want to see it?
We'll
Alright guys, time to
see.
change to art stream.
I just hope the TingYun in your
Alright, let's
memories
get on
won't
this
be
sketch random
tainted
in a
by
bit.
Fantilia anymore.
So that thing anyway, so we tainted. Nah.
All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
A dream about eons? Welcome to the Dreamscape sales store.
We're looking for some dreams to...
Just a friendly reminder. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that the story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young sword
how
master strives to become
coincidental.
the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for...
I love customers like you.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
A piece of your thing.
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
ASMR with TingYun.
Wow,
Better be that.
that's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
I'm entering that dream now. Can I actually enter the dream? What's that? Quest item. Can I not enter it?
Welcome to Dream.
Yeah, look at dream.
Oh. Then please, close your eyes.
You're very familiar with these dreams. Most seems to traverse in the lawful. The difference is that Fox taking is challenging to become a dark ranger. Instead, she helped you solve the aggressive on free will. They said to keep it. Oh, only that? Damn, okay, that's interesting.
I can't believe it's time for Miss TingYun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
You're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, it's an old acquaintance of yours, Yukong. Yeah, finally the Fox mom is happy. Let's go. We get those.
Long time no see, everyone.
We love those. We love happiness.
Madame Yukong?
He's about to
I've
touch the
imagined
sky
this
once
moment
more.
Many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. TingYun, I'm here to take you home.
Let's go! Big cinema. Wait, do I have the emote? Is it 7 TV or is it better TV? Hold on. My bad, guys. My bad. Hold on. You're about to hear a little bit of Iron Mouse. Never mind. Is 7 TV the new one or is it the better TV? I think it was 7 TV. 7 TV. Okay. Do I have a mod? I do. Okay, yeah, the cinema one is inside now. Ah, no. Okay. You two must have allowed to catch up after being apart for so long. Use the space.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Stretch. Alright, alright. Hydrate. I can't stretch much because my core hurts. Hydrate. I have no water. I do have water. Wow. Thank you, thank you.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for?
Skill issue is my core is the worst part, I think. Yeah.
Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
Yeah. Calisthenics is is actually quite difficult.
You're still the same. Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road.
Gym bro?
The long journey back to the Luofu.
I would love to go to the gym, but one, I have no money to get a subscription, and the cheapest one, which I think you know what it is cheap, definitely, but there's always people in it, and I don't really want to go alone and share equipment with other people, so I just stick to like calisthenic stuff and some weights.
Even if we can't completely rid you of
yeah.
the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
Yeah, gym subs in Singapore are kind of pricey for the good ones that have enough equipment. Yeah. Like Anytime Fitness, which I don't think a lot of people like Anytime Fitness anymore. Not anymore. I think the popularity for Anytime Fitness in Singapore is dying down a little bit because there's other alternatives, but it's still pretty good. They have a lot of equipment, and if you go to the right ones, you probably won't have to share, or they're 24 hours too, so I think at least, so you won't really have to share much. You go to the public one, it's like there's old people everywhere. Nothing wrong with old people, but there's always going to be people there, and the gym bros are also there. And even if you get like a spare, if you get secure the machine, right, someone's gonna be like, you wanna like rotate and share. Like, I'm just like, nah man, like it's kind of awkward. Like, I'm just standing there while you do it. It's just like, yeah, just
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing?
I would love to
Do I
do more
really
like
have to go
squats and
back
like
to the Lafu?
more like leg exercises since I don't really do them. It's hard to do them here. It's not hard, but like it's easier to do it with like the compound exercises and stuff. Means compared to like all the arm exercises, introvert problems. I mean, I can't deny it. You know, I can't deny it.
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Lafu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
And become a nameless. Okay, but yeah, I'm doing more like core and leg a little bit more because my lower back is starting to kill me.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
I don't think the core actually helps, but you know,
Right now,
in that area.
the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
No, we need to protect TingYun.
When Ron Mei visited the Lafu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fentilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
That's right, that's the mum fox we want.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intention. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Okay, who?
Is that...
Oh shit, it's her. I didn't expect that.
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple TingYuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Yes. This is cinema. Yeah.
Back then,
Yes.
you were still young enough for me to carry.
I wish I had an emote on my VTuber model that just held up my hands, you know, like.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot.
Absolute cinema. Absolute
But once you
cinema.
were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized. Not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you?
Oh, hit him, Ting, hit him.
In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Damn, TingYun is violent. Not violent, but
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns?
yes, let's go. Kill the gods.
If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game.
Yeah, she's gonna make them pay. And then we have a third TingYun, where like she's like a destruction character, and she just destroys everybody with her flames.
Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless.
That's right, TingYun. Her new 5-star is gonna have like 9 tails. It's all white and red, and like she has like like blue flames and white flames. And
So now I'll become a cunning speck of dust and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
cinema. And then I can have 3 TingYuns in one team with Yukong.